In the book of Revelation, in chapters 2 and 3, we see a series of messages that Jesus gives to 7 churches. But these churches are more than just 7 literal locations that existed in the time when John was writing these things down. No, they represent 7 different periods that would occur in the history of the church leading up to Jesus' return. When we look at history, comparing that with the details of the messages given to the churches, we find that the first 6 periods have all been fulfilled. That brings us to the 7th church, the church of Laodicea. That means we are living in this period now. Jesus gives a solemn warning to this church. He says that they say of themselves, "We are rich, increased in goods, and have need of nothing." Do we not see that around in Christianity today, where professed Christians number in the billions, where there's churches everywhere, large venues, huge buildings and facilities? We see Bibles all over the world and Bible tools that allow us to search the scriptures with greater ease than ever before. And we certainly can see where there would be a group of people that say they have increased in goods and have all these things and need nothing. They need no more truth. They need no change in their doctrine. They need no repentance. So they say. But Jesus says of this church age that it is filled with people who are wretched, miserable, poor, blind, and naked. This is a hard word, and these are not my words. This is what Jesus says. And it reminds me of when Jesus was sitting before his disciples at the Last Supper, and he says that one will betray him. The disciples didn't all look at Judas, but they looked around questioning, "Lord, is it I?" When we hear these things and read them for ourselves in Revelation, do we dismiss them and say, "Oh, that's got to be for somebody else"? Or do we question and say, "Lord, is it I?" With this church period, we see that Jesus is standing at the door knocking. The time of his return is at hand. He's right here. And he would have his people question and say, "Lord, is it I?" He would have us to seek for such a transformation of character, to buy gold of him that is tried in the fire, to put on the white raiment that the shame of our nakedness would not be revealed, and to put on eye salve that we would see the truth. Brother and sisters, let us seek the Lord, questioning, "Is it I?" when we see these things, and if so, ask that he would deliver us from all deception. God bless.